One of the most painful conversations to have as a church can be the budget meeting, especially in churches that have had a rough financial past, whether it be theft, near bankruptcy, or church split. As a church leader, you may find the budget meeting to be the hardest conversation of your year. Join me today as we discuss 3 tips for navigating the money conversation at your church. Hi there, I'm Jonathan Bill with SBS Accounting and Advisors. Before we get into the tips, I think it's important to share this saying: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Probably the best piece of advice I could give to a church leader, especially a new church leader, and even more if you're a church with a hard past, is to take time to love on the people in the church before trying to make changes. Hurt people are skeptical of change, and until you prove to them that you love them where they are and want what's best for them and the church, they will not follow you. That can make the money conversation even more challenging. So here are 3 tips to help you make it through. Tip number 1, have a strategy. This does not mean that you come prepared to manipulate, but rather that you just come prepared. You're not discussing money for no reason, so what are those reasons? Have your changes backed up with research. Call other church leaders for advice. Speak to your deacons, your elders, your board, and ask the hard questions of yourself and your church. What ministries are a priority for growth? What ministries should be canceled? What line items should we invest in? Then come prepared to answer those questions in the most loving way that you can. If you think something is going to get blown out of proportion, then plan accordingly beforehand. Tip number 2, listen to the church. This step should really happen before the business meeting, but what I mean by this is talk to the members and the leaders. Find out what the needs are in the church, and remember that you're not trying to steer a corporation, but you're supposed to be leading a group of people. If the people aren't ready for a specific change, then you probably need to table it for a year and spend time investing and teaching your people, preparing them for the future. But always remember to listen. You never know that God might be trying to teach you something through your members. He may have a different plan prepared for you. Tip number 3, lead the people. It's so important for you to lead your people. This doesn't mean manipulate or try to force your will upon them. The word pastor in the Bible is the same word used for shepherd. A pastor is supposed to be a spiritual overseer, a shepherd of the flock. If you enter into the leadership role with the goal of steamrolling people into submission, you will likely find yourself preaching to an empty room, or worse yet, being fired. Leadership is about connecting with people, developing relationships, and growing together. If you do this, you just might find that your people will know that you care about them, and then they just might care about what you know. The money conversation is almost never a fun one to have, but with preparation it can be much smoother. If you're a church leader and you would like more help with this topic, or if you would like to discuss other church finance related topics, we here at SBS Accounting Advisors would love to speak with you and discuss how we can help you and your church serve God and use His finances legally. If this interests you in any way, please reach out to us by phone or by email. Thank you for watching, and please be sure to check out our YouTube channel and website for other helpful resources for you and your ministry.